Black Dawn is the Steven Seagal mega blockbuster hit movie where he showed the world absolutely nothing because nobody fucking saw it.
You're a piece of shit.
Oh, fuck you too. It starts off with a brilliant armored truck heist where these two heavily armed guards forgot to wear their body armor and are taken out by this one lady with a pistol. The driver quickly shaves his sideburns and chases her down, but is foiled by a randomly exploding truck. If you're wondering what this is about, don't. None of it matters, and it's never mentioned again. Now that that pointless shit is done, we can get to the pointless shit we're all here for.
Let's do it.
Dr. Seagal and his revolutionary medicine.
That's what I'm talking about.
For his first patient, the nurse hands him his chart, but it's full of big sciencey words, and he ain't got time for that shit. So he grabs the first syringe he sees and hopes for the best.
Scary shit.
Clearly making shit up as he goes along, he orders the nurse to hook an IV bag directly into his arm.
Get that bag ready.
Without even starting an IV, and God bless her, she actually tries. Luckily, we don't have to see how far that was gonna go, and they're both saved when the patient starts convulsing. Seagal digs deep into his medical knowledge and knows he can stop the convulsions by blowing up his fucking heart, so he orders an overdose of epi.
Give me 2 C's of epi right now. Work on the airway later.
Airways are for pussies anyways. Plus, he's got more important things to do, like magically transform the hospital bed into an ambulance gurney. When they get to the ambulance, Seagal blows everyone away with his ability to adapt his high-level sitting to the medical field as he does the very advanced technique of holding the oxygen mask upside down. Despite all that stupid shit, the way the guard finds out Seagal isn't really a doctor is by having a random epiphany.
You're not a doctor!
And then trying to shoot him. Seagal throws him out of the ambulance as they crash head-on into this gate, and the scene ends. The next day, the prisoner wakes up and immediately starts roasting Seagal.
Do you know what a little fat boy is?
Why would you ask a question like that?
Because look at you and the McDonald's wrappers all over your truck, you fucking slob. Then the movie decides it's a sequel to another shitty Seagal movie.
Now he's classified as a foreigner. He turned tables, killed 6 agents, and then disappeared.
And none of this, or anything related to that movie, is ever mentioned again. Anyways, the guy Seagal broke out of prison is an arms dealer who agreed to sell a nuclear bomb to Billy Butcher. Only, he doesn't have any or know shit about them.
You ain't got shit.
Luckily, Seagal's an expert in 3 things: shooting, fighting, and nuclear physics.
I heard that.
This guy doesn't want Seagal involved.
I don't trust him. I want him out.
And is pretty sure when it comes to building nuclear bombs, they can just wing it.
Well then, I guess we can have a busy night.
She's a CIA agent and former student of Seagal's.
He taught me everything I know.
He's her partner, and together, they are completely worthless.
Exactly.
He's executed by these guys for reasons that are never explained, and at the exact same time, she's kidnapped by the arms dealers. They're about to execute her when Seagal shows he's transcended reality and has not only perfected shooting without looking, but also shooting without moving or even pulling the trigger. Fearing that Seagal's reality warping is about to go nuclear, the CIA lady and Dracula jump out the window and are saved by this drunk driver who's driving the wrong way, dangerously close to the building. The driver continues his alcohol-fueled rampage and smashes the shit out of everything in his way. While Seagal hides in the back with the green screen, he sends his body double to get into the cab, throw the driver out, and then let him know when it's safe. Then, just to be a dick, he sideswipes an entire row of cars on the side that she's on, and then plays it off like nothing happened. With the bad guys hot on their tail, he has the genius idea to lift the trailer and drag this behind them, which works like a charm to increase their speed and maneuverability, and they easily lose them. Seagal's complete disregard for human life has led to 8 vehicular homicides. But Seagal knows he can get to 10. After crushing these poor innocent victims, the brakes go out. Unable to use the brakes and unwilling to let off the gas, he crashes head first into this napalm truck. But don't worry, Seagal's fine. That was just his body double. He goes through like 3 a week.
Well, it's nice to be appreciated anyway.
And that's when she realized it wasn't just the body double going down in flames, but also her career. But whatever, after she breaks into a car with her thumbprint, Seagal explains what's really going on by just rambling complete nonsense.
There's 4 top secret columns. I belong to one of those columns. So that means folks might try to come and kill you.
Now that that's all cleared up, they go back to where they just came from and are shocked to find...
Stuart, this place has been compromised. We gotta get out of here.
No fucking shit. She was just kidnapped from there like 20 minutes ago. Then Pat Sajak comes in and starts unloading on Seagal for no reason, and her gut instinct tells her something just doesn't add up. What are you doing? So she takes off and leaves the most Seagal way possible. While she's doing that, whoever the fuck this guy is tries to find Seagal. But the 4-time hide-and-seek champion of the universe might as well be invisible. Holy shit, he was there the whole time. Seagal then debuted his new fighting style, where he waddles back and forth all by himself while the guy he's fighting hallucinates and attacks mannequins. This was truly next-level work that silenced all the haters. The terrorists proved this guy right. Making nuclear bombs is easy, as they build one in this cabin with the help of former NFL quarterback and all-around disappointment Chris Sims.
Load up.
Now, all they need is a little plutonium, so they hit up Colin Robinson.
All right, I'll be there.
But she gets there first.
Don't do it.
And has him right where she wants him until he completely mind-fucks her by glancing to the side. That's not some shit you can just plan for. While she's no match for a middle-aged insurance salesman, don't forget, she was trained by Sensei Seagal.
He taught me everything I know.
And is saved by her sheer stupidity as she forgot to load her gun.
Oh, you bitch!
Luckily, he's less stupid and his gun is actually loaded. Seagal visits his hacker friend, and we learn that the CIA is out to kill Seagal.
The cleanup team is coming to hit you, and these guys are the best.
Which they already told us at the very beginning.
Well, there's a shoot on site sanction. If he's seen, he's dead.
And we literally just watched them try to take Seagal out. But whatever, we gotta get to 90 minutes somehow. So Seagal breaks into Colin Robinson's home and flips through random books, but they don't have any pop-ups, so they're complete bullshit. He's about to call this whole thing a bust until he finds a paper with a picture of a helicopter on it, which makes him really happy.
That's what I'm talking about.
The terrorists show up to pick up their plutonium, but get a bunch of lead instead. as she goes full Steven Seagal on them and blows them away while doing some of the greatest not looking while shooting, yet somehow still flinching that you will ever see. Then the bad guys figure if she can get away with stupid shit, then so can they, and they blindside her from the bathroom that they teleported into. While that's happening, a gunfight breaks out downstairs between two groups we've never seen before for reasons that are never explained. Seagal sees this as a perfect opportunity to kill random innocent people and get that rush that he craves. Oh man, does that hit the spot. Now, Seagal feels 30 years younger, 100 pounds lighter, and 6 inches shorter as he makes quick work of these sorry sons of bitches in the stairwell. Which is even more impressive considering he took the fucking elevator. Anyways, he makes it to her room.
I thought you were dead.
She means hoped, and rescues her as they race against time since the terrorists now have everything they need and are about to blow up the city. Luckily, Pat Sajak shows up and saves the day. But it turns out he's the mastermind behind everything.
Who do you think could pull off a job like this?
Me!
And actually wants the bomb to go off.
I told him to detonate it here.
Only 1, the movie never explains why, and 2, then why the fuck did you shoot him? Anyways, not wanting to be left out of all the nonsense, Seagal shows up to start executing people while she covers him from outer space or some shit. Seagal shoots him, then she shoots like 5 seconds later. And it's unclear if she got distracted or if that's just how long it took for the light and sound to travel from Alpha Centauri. Either way, they're both complete failures and the bomb is activated anyways. So they casually make their way up the elevator all the way to the roof, then start up a helicopter, argue for a while.
Thank you. Now get out.
No.
See you later.
No.
Fly over the Pacific Ocean, and drop the bomb into the water
Open the door and throw that bitch out.
so it can sink to the bottom and blow up with Avatar 12 level CGI, all in under 5 minutes. But don't worry, it's not over yet, because he hasn't even rubbed our faces in the fact that they're banging now.
Wizard of the 3-Night Stand.
Master of the 3-night stand, that's really classy. You know, normally when people sleep together, they
Look, what are you talking about?
He didn't say master, he said wizard, you dumb bitch. But whatever, they make up for it by having the final shot be of the time Seagal's body double put Seagal's suit on as a joke and walked around like a little kid playing dress up with his dad's clothes.